Well, all right, the day has come. The day is here. We got the truck warming up. We are getting ready to go pick up the, I don't know if you'd call it a Christmas present or just a surprise, but anyway, we're getting ready to make the hour-and-a-half journey to go pick it up. So yeah, got the trailer pulled out of the snowbank, tires aired up. Truck fired up, warming up, ready to roll. So stay tuned, let's see how it goes. Well, we ain't made it very far. We're just down the road on 46. We got to fuel up already. Tell them why.
Because you needed to put winter fuel in the truck.
Here's the deal. Here's what really happened. All right, I texted her and said, hey, she was driving the truck. I said, listen, does the truck got fuel in it? She's like, yeah, I put fuel in it before I parked it. I said, all right, sweet. I get in the truck. It's on E, right?
No, it's not.
Not now.
It was just under a quarter tank.
Just under a quarter tank.
Just under a quarter tank.
Is that empty or is that full?
It's a quarter tank.
Not good. Not good at all. So here we are, fueling up.
Oh, we got it.
Neat def too, so had to buy some of this real good $high def fluid here from the gas station. Alrighty, we'll get this topped off and be rolling again. Well, we made it. Wasn't too bad of a trip, actually pretty decent. Here we are. Let's go and see the man, the myth, the legend himself. The truck king, as some people call him. Go in and say hi to the old Curtis Rice. What, 3:22 in the morning.
Yeah.
And
I started working on this thing at 1 o'clock today.
okay, well that ain't too bad.
I mean, it's only 14 hours, but I'm good at math.
What time did I get here? 11?
No, not that late.
I was
Nine.
That's like 9.
Have I been
It's like
that
9.
long?
About 9.
All right.
It's
well,
been a minute.
right. The hard part's done, right?
I don't
It's
remember
loaded.
between like 8 and 12. That's
It's
just a blur.
there was a lot of work we got done in a short amount of time.
Yeah. Brittany put a whole car together.
Whole car, right? So I guess I got a few questions for you.
Alright.
Let's start with this for starters, right? You got your Hustler chassis. That is you. That is your business. If you want to touch on that a bit, how that started, how you got going in that. Yeah, just go off of that.
So really, well, so going into 2015, so I bought a truck, whatever, pile truck, fixed truck. Going into 2015, so it was my senior high school, and I really don't remember how it happened. I'm like, I'm gonna build a race car. So me and my dad put one together, and then actually I built another one, and then people started, hey, can you do this, yada yada, whatever, and 10 years later,
Here you
here we are,
Yeah.
doing this full time. So.
That's for sure. Get roped into it for sure. Speaking of getting roped into it, how did you get roped into this project that
Well,
I'm here for today?
Yeah, so Chris randomly messaged me out of the blue, and he's like, "Hey, like, can I call you?" I'm like, "Sure." So whatever he calls me, and, you know, Chris said it was like a 45-minute conversation.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's like, "Hey, I got this special project we're working on. I was wondering if you want to be involved in it." And I'm like, "All right, you know, what you got going on?" And he's like, "Well, I got this car, and need some work done, need a body put on it, and you probably have to put stickers on it." And I'm like, "Yeah, you know, I can do all that,
Yeah.
whatever." And so that was, I don't know, a month before it actually got here, you know, had to iron out all the details, but
Definitely a lot of lead time on this for sure.
yeah,
It's been a
it's
project, been in the work for a minute.
it's a whole lot of planning went into this, and a whole lot of procrastination on my part because
Yeah.
it's been here a long time, and
Every race car driver ever, ain't it?
yeah, wait till the last minute, and then
Yep.
well, work till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
But yeah, so what was it? Middle of November it got here, and it is now December
18th.
almost 20th. So yeah, pretty near a month, I guess. And I started on Monday, and it is Friday night.
So you've been thrashing on this thing for a week. It's been here a few weeks for sure, right? I remember I come down, brought you some parts for this project.
Yeah, and I ain't touched none of it until Monday.
I mean, that's really impressive to look at what you've done in a week's time.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. I on Wednesday was the only day I was in the house before midnight. The other couple nights it was like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Start 9, 10 o'clock in the morning and work all day.
If that doesn't just epitomize racing, right? I feel like when you're in the heart of a racing season, that is every night. You know, when you're out in the shop working on the cars and stuff, I feel like that is the racing season. Normally you don't have that in the off season, but apparently you do.
Well, yeah. See, like, you got the racing season and then my busy season, which is everybody else's off season. So
Yeah.
I'm always busy the whole time.
I guess not a bad.
It's also why, you know, I'm late to the races and my car don't get worked on until April.
Yeah. Curtis can roll in the pits at 5:30 for sure.
There's only one time I was almost late to a race. That's because the car got stuck in the trailer.
True story.
I've been coming in. We come from a wedding one time, my cousin's wedding. Had somebody bring the car and trailer there, and we come running in. I'm in a fucking nice outfit, and so is Sarah. We come rolling in, and everyone's looking at us. What is going on? Making this heat race. I think we had a makeup feature that night too. So that
I'm always the worst because you're first right out of the gate.
yeah. So, and I started dead last. I'm like, I'm just gonna turn some laps, get some, basically just get my start money was the plan. And next thing you know, I'm top 15, and I'm in the top 10, and I was really caution. I'm like, I guess I might as well keep going. I ended up winning that fucking race.
Must have been a streeter race.
Yeah,
We ain't got 15 cars at the time.
yeah, it was the old streeter days for sure. Them were good times.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's just funny going from not expecting to, like I said, just wanting to turn some laps, get some start money.
Right.
And, actually winning the thing. I was not expecting that at all.
Gee, how it happens.
Yeah. I guess let's touch a little more on what all exactly you did to the car. I mean, I know you touched on a body and that, but you mentioned, right, you did the decking and all that as well.
Yeah. Pretty much everything, body-wise, everything but the cockpit and the roof. Well, I guess not even really the roof because I had to peel the wrap and get all the glue off.
Do a lot of work to that.
Clean it and yeah. And yeah, I had to put new headers on it and had to fix a few cracks and went through and kind of cleaned it up a little bit. And
So more than just a cosmetic job for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely some mechanicals involved since it's been here.
yeah, the thing wasn't, you know, too bad. You know, it's a good car, so.
That's good. That's good. The lucky recipient of this will be
Yeah. Lucky dog, for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure. Oh, I think I already touched on your timeline, I guess, right? You mentioned that you were could have had it for a month, right?
Yeah,
And,
yeah, we had a long time to work on it, and I did not. So
procrastination.
that's
for
also
sure.
why Dustin's still here at 3 o'clock in the morning. So
Yeah.
that's my bad.
That's
That's my bad.
That's right. No,
It was a good time though. We had fun. Did 9 hours of work in 3 hours. So.
Well, yeah, we worked pretty hard. I didn't know I was getting roped into it. I thought I was just coming to haul the thing. We'll make her happen for sure. Like I said, it's loaded, it's in the box, so
I took some effort. I
Yeah.
had to take half the body raising off to get her in the trailer. But
you guys get to see that at the end of this. That'll be fun to see.
yeah.
I guess back to timelines and that sort of stuff. Big question: how many beers did it take you to finish this? Not just beers so much, but ounces per se. Because you know, sometimes you have a 12 ounce, a 16 ounce, or maybe even a tall boy or two.
Well, I don't know exactly what a tall boy is ounce wise. I think it's like 24, 25. I don't know. A couple hard Mountain Dews here and there, so nothing too wild and crazy, you know.
Yeah.
I think that was about 2 of them a night, like 3 Busch Lights. So you're carry the 2, add the 1, 150 ounces,
All right.
which correlates to
not-
what, like 12 beers. So really not bad.
Not fucking-
You break her down into 4 days.
That's off season, right? I mean, catching the peak
I mean,
season. It
yeah.
might be a little more just because you're thirsty.
Yeah. You
So
know,
cool
hot summer
outside?
nights,
Yeah,
you know,
right,
really
for
get
sure.
after it. But.
Yeah. So anyone else you'd like to thank on
But yeah,
this?
Chris for sure. You know, Chris and others. He's a good guy and does a lot for a lot of people. And I like Chris and Ryan and you and Brandon and everyone else have been involved in this project. So it's really been a pleasure, and I appreciate the opportunity. And hopefully we can do some more work in the future and
Yeah, definitely.
make a whole lot of cars look good and go fast.
Okay. That's for sure. Yeah, there's definitely a lot that's gone into this. I mean, this is just kind of a part of what has happened in this. I mean, there's been a lot of behind the scenes stuff going on. A few people that have really been involved and been involved a lot have done a lot of work. Again, I'm a very, very small part in that, but
Yeah, same. I'm a very minute part in the planning, but a very big part in the project. Because
yeah.
if I didn't deliver, it was not going to be good.
Yeah. I don't know how that would have worked. We had to push it a week or a day. That probably wouldn't have worked
Yeah,
out
it would
well.
have jumbled.
So,
But we got her done. That's all that matters.
Oh,
yeah.
Should be good.
oh.
All right. Well, appreciate it. I'm
Yes,
gonna get
sir.
heading home and see you later. Oh, I'm exhausted. All right. Well, it's 6 in the morning. Yeah, 6 a.m. Definitely a long night. Had a good time. Getting the car buttoned up. Good to see Curtis. I think we're sitting pretty good now. Now that we got it home tonight, and should be ready for the unveil tomorrow. So that'll be exciting. Yeah, that's about it. All I got for tonight. I'm gonna get the trailer plugged in. So I can work on getting the batteries charged. Well, hopefully next time I see you and turn this camera on, we'll be heading to the place to drop off the present. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. I think we're gonna call it a present. Merry Christmas. The eagle has left the nest. So this is our time. I think we have an hour window to make this happen. Yeah, I'm going to destroy that trash can. No, I made it.
Atta
Look,
boy.
all right.
Atta boy.
I don't mean to brag. So yeah, we got the call. We're heading over there now for the drop off the present.
Which, if he doesn't like it, I will drive.
Right. I think we have plenty of people that are willing to fill the seat. Good thing is now there's not a seat in it yet. So So yeah, we've got, I think we've got an hour window to make this happen. So we've got to get over to Ryan's, get it dropped off, get it presentable, and then we've got to hide the truck and trailer and any other vehicles.
Where it's not suspicious.
Right. That way when he shows up, he's not, doesn't have his guard up, I guess, hopefully.
Yeah. We want to catch him off guard.
Right.
For sure.
I don't think he quite knows yet. I think he might have suspicions that something's going on. So obviously today was kind of a project to get him out of the house. Big shout out to Nikki and Josh, I think, for making that happen. So, like I said, we're kind of in a rush now. Time against the clock. We'll get over there and get this thing unloaded. Man, she looks sweet. You guys just stay tuned till you see it. It's a work of art for sure.
I haven't even seen it.
Well, I guess to start, we'll start with a big question. How did you get roped into participating in this big surprise? What role did you have? What part did you play in facilitating any of this? How did Chris contact you? How did that go? How was that first conversation like when he finally called you?
Honestly, I thought the conversation was gonna go a different route when he called me.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, he ended up calling me. We chit chatted a little bit, and he obviously brought up the fact of wanting to do this surprise and make things happen in that aspect. So obviously, one thing led to another. We had to get all these parts around some way, somehow, and honestly, with working at the parts store,
You were the guy.
I was
You are the guy. He is
Yeah.
the parts guy.
get the nuts, the
Yeah.
bolts, the aluminum,
Get-
skirting, just
getting everything that Curtis was needed to execute his part of the
Yes.
part of the job.
Yep.
So that's part of it, right? Getting parts down there, getting parts to Curtis which I don't know if I mentioned any of that yet, but a big ordeal with getting the parts down there. We run into a big struggle when it comes to aluminum. Touch on that a little bit and how that could have really ruined this whole operation, being on a strict time frame.
yeah. So Chris was adamant on wanting a certain colors because I don't know. What happened is we finally got the pallet in. The pallet was foobarred, sheets were damaged.
Yep.
And obviously trying to keep a secret from everybody, you couldn't really tell anybody anything except for that's the aluminum I needed and now it's damaged, so we're fighting with I think it was DHL, I think was the shipping or whatever, you know.
Yep.
So was fighting with that. Everybody wanted to, they were gonna send it back. Meanwhile, I still needed it to execute
Yeah.
the part side of everything. So
Yep.
it was kind of turned into a big dilemma. And I mean, truthfully, we were almost to the point we were gonna change colors
Right.
if we were gonna have to send everything back.
Yeah. So the certain colors of aluminum come into go to this car, and it showed up damaged, and right. So talking to sending it back and doing that.
Yeah.
But like you said, we were on a timely, very time strict schedule, I guess to say.
Yeah.
To get it down there, so Curtis was able to do his operation.
Yep.
And yeah, that really. I remember we had some phone calls in there that were very nerve wracking. It's like, what are we gonna do if we
It
can't
was
get this
hindering
down
a
there?
lot of stuff.
So thankfully, I remember Chris ended up having to call Dale, and hey, we need to make something happen, right? He's like, the sheets are actually technically for me for this big project, and we had to fill Dale in on this big project we were planning, or he was planning, I guess. I don't want to take credit for that. And yeah, just a crazy operation. So finally, we kind of informed Dale and like, hey, you know, a few damaged sheets isn't gonna wreck the operations. They're for us, they're not for an everyday customer. And so right, and even Ryan, and I guess I want to touch on that a bit, because now, right, Ryan's trying to run things from a certain standpoint, so he wants a certain level of
Expectation.
Yep, he's got certain expectations of, you know, sheets that are sitting on his shelves needs to be pristine.
Yep.
And so I guess touch on that a bit. How tough was that to actually keep that secret from Ryan, and actually keep him from becoming aware of something going on, and not get, you know.
It was a struggle, to be honest, because obviously me and Ryan, with working with each other every day,
Yep.
you tell each other everything. And
It's a big secret to not
it
tell
was a
somebody.
big secret, you know. We really do talk about everything, and I'm trying to keep this away from him. Meanwhile, I'm ordering all these parts that look off, you know, right from the get-go. They look like they're for Ryan.
Yeah, if
So-
Ryan was gonna do something like this, it would definitely be for him.
Yeah. So
Right.
that part was obviously a big struggle, you know, trying to hide, come up with a couple fibs here and
Yeah.
there, but
Tell them they were for someone else with
yeah,
similar deals, right? So he
Yeah.
wouldn't be suspicious.
similar color choices.
Yeah, for sure. So that that seemed to work out pretty good. I know it's been a long. The last 24 hours have been pretty extravagant. You know, even with you and I getting the car over here, and with everybody's help getting it unloaded and getting it in the shop, and doing that, it was still. I mean, we were on time crunch. I mean, right?
Yeah.
We finally had to move.
We had to make things happen.
Yeah, we had to get truck and trailer out of here. We didn't get any footage of that because we were
Running around.
yeah, and
Makes it hard.
so thankfully, Nikki, bless her heart, she was able to really able to stall and keep Ryan out of the house for a bit, or out of the shop.
Gave us just enough time.
Yeah, just enough. I mean, we were
With kind of everything that has transpired,
yeah.
but
A lot going on with ordering parts, getting parts down there, facilitating this whole thing.
Yeah.
It's just
luckily, I mean, you were available to run everything down because I was leaving the state.
yeah.
You know, by the time they
Yeah.
got all this aluminum situation figured out, and we finally decided we were going to keep this stuff.
Yeah.
And, you know, I was leaving town. Dustin was able to run down our ginormous parts pile we had
Yup.
stacking up. So, you know, all in all, it really did kind of go pretty smooth. You know,
Yeah.
obviously took a lot of man hours from every side of it, from Curtis, you, me. Like, oh, here's one, the nose. I had to special order by Soccer.
Oh, really?
I
Okay.
couldn't get it from nobody. Nobody had it, so
Okay, yeah, I didn't
vendor
know that
drop
either.
ship it was, yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
it was a-
Curtis.
it was a lot of things took place when getting everything around, you know, digging through purchase histories, trying to figure out what hood scoop and, you know,
Right,
stuff
yeah.
like that they wanted to go on it to where it matched. And
Yeah, and that was very cool for me to actually be down there and being in the final assembly, I'm gonna call it. You know, finishing touches on the car, and like that hood scoop. It's like, oh man, you hope it's the right one. And you did a very good job of that. You know, we got them up. Oh, they are exactly the same ones, and it wasn't like obviously you didn't have a necessary 100% parts list to go off of, because that would have been tough to facilitate. But
yeah, not exactly, but tried to get as close as we could
Yeah.
to get the product we want.
yeah, and it was. I mean,
Out of the whole
everything went together very, very good.
Otherwise, a lot of the stuff we had obviously in house on the shelf. So
Your everyday items.
yeah, you know,
Racer Speed Shop carries. for
body
sure.
bolts, rivets,
Yeah.
backup washers, frickin' C clips, you name it. You know.
Yeah, so that just goes to show, right, Racer Speed Shop able to accommodate all of these different sort of projects. And
diversity of the stuff that you guys carry from, you know, mini stock to a street stock to, you know, covering our stuff with pro stocks, up to different stuff, modifieds, and all these different classes. It's great.
Yeah. Obviously, trying to keep everything in stocks real hard, you know.
Yeah.
With how big the racing motorsports community is.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
you got LS's, the small block Chevys, the big block guys in the mud trucks, and you know, it's just hard to keep everything there because we're only got so much room to work with.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
So trying to cover everything's a little hard, but I mean, being able to get everything next day kind of
Right. That's a big
other
thing.
than that nose piece, but
Yep. But being able to drop ship it, I mean, that makes that very easy and accessible.
for nobody that's local or
Yeah.
super close, yeah.
And for a lot of people, you know, especially like this time of year, it's not a big deal. I don't need my stuff today, but if you need it tomorrow, we can definitely, you guys are definitely able to accommodate that and have stuff ordered. And
Yeah, especially when it comes
next
closer
day,
to
yeah.
racing season, you know, you don't discover you got a bad ball joint
Yep.
or Wednesday or
Yeah,
something,
for sure.
you know, and it's not on the shelf, at least can make things happen and try to have it there, so.
Well, all right. Like I said, I think from everyone on this side, we appreciate what you've done in facilitating this, helping facilitate this project. I think it was greatly appreciated. I know Chris appreciates what you've done, and so yeah, definitely great to be a part of. I'm glad I was able to be a part of it as well. So
Yeah, we all had our little part
Yep.
we had to pull
every
just
little
to
part, and how man,
make everything work the way we wanted it to,
Yeah.
so worked out good.
Alrighty, I suppose.
So Dusty, as soon as he left, Dusty headed from this house. We unloaded it, got it in here. He took the trailer and everything over to all the other vehicles. One fucking
So all you're fucking around, that's because we weren't back yet.
Flour.
Are you kidding me?
No, I didn't need flour.
She's like, yeah. Oh, I need flour. She's like, you know how much flour it takes to make cookies? I'm like, no.
How did you?
We're not that intelligent.
But in all seriousness, you guys know I can't drive it, right?
You've already mastered 2, you can master a 3.
If he's just not a sprint car, thank you all so much.
Chris thought about it, I'm pretty sure, but
I can barely
second.
drive mine half the time, so we can keep together.
Dusty, what time did you get home this morning?
6:30.
I don't want to talk about it.
Did you go?
It wasn't ready.
I do good. Is that a light bottle?
Yeah. I'm glad you noticed. Look at you.
When did we get a light bottle? Wait, is Dad gonna drive this? Wait, is Dad gonna drive this?
You're in your jammies. I'm That's not a pro stock, is it?
Wait, Dad, you're gonna drive this?
Curtis did everything, minus the cockpit. There was some mechanical shit. It's got brand new headers on it. The old headers were cracked and beat up pretty good, so they bought brand new headers for it.
I don't even remember. You remember the order and headers.
This is so cool.
All for this. All that whole list, that was for this.
Gotcha.
Tell me you had no idea.
Too much fishy shit going on.
Nikki's texting me. He's trimming his beard. We're all just like, hurry up, Ryan. Get the hell out of the house. This morning I'm like, oh, you really need to trim that beard. She decides right as you're getting ready to leave.
I didn't change my clothes.
We know. We know
everything you done since the time you woke up.
How was your poop?
She might. I know that.
She's texting me. Nikki's texting me about your trip to Dollar General. He's getting so pissed.
Trying to be patient. I got shit I want to do today.
Well, Brandon was gonna call you and see if you were at home. You're like, no, we can't have everybody texting him.
Dusty was gonna be here at 1 o'clock. That's why I was trying to rush you out. I don't want to move a fucking car. You see how I'm dressed right now?
It's so big.
I just thought that's how Jaguar people dress. I'm gonna change the plan.
I do want to drive okay.
I thought. Okay.
Whoa!
You're insane.
You're insane.
This days. This is one of those days. Where's the motor in it?
Those shoots today.
Yeah, there's a good door of that too.
Oh, good. Yeah, practice with my wins. 20, 29, remains.
They gonna do interviews after meetings since they started running?
I can see good out of it.
Wow.
And you don't have. I'm just looking at top fenders. I can't see shit past the air cleaner. That's gonna fuck me.
They got it way up.
But the nose ain't down either. Second this fucker. Whoop.
Right.
I mean, this fucker drops.
That's such a cool feeling.
And now it's getting stayed.
Yep. We'll take a minute.
Now we're getting stayed.
Ha!
Now what you're looking at, how far can you see?
I can feel it coming back up.
Dustin, push down.
Attaboy, Brandon! And nickname Brandon Dig. Brandon's a dig.
You'll feel something like that. I can see that. Tell me the story. Nobody else is you must know. Tell it.
that's pretty good back here, huh?
Little much.
Alright, we probably gotta go back that way.
No, we're good.
That motherfucker, I ain't never gonna let him move that easy. This thing's gonna have door marks by the time we get to the shop.
I didn't say that.
Every time Peter there picking the car up, rip something off.
True story. True story.
What is it? Like,
Yeah, here.
our loader tire might not be fucking bad.
All right, now you guys got it all put together. Take it all apart.
Right. Fucking keep walking.
Sarah's probably don't know what to do.
We're watching the whole
Every time you back up the slide, yeah, this dude's going this way.
Oh.
That fucking right comes from the concrete.
Bring a loader tire?
That's what I said.
I think the tires will be alright. It's gonna be the body.
I mean, there's a chromie sitting right there that'll probably bolt right up.
I mean, I got to try it.
Dude, it's towed out so bad. It's like,
We're towed in there.
can't turn to me strong because it's towed out so hard. Am I steering? Sure. Yeah, when I hit something. Oh, and the cable's crossing.
I might have to go grab that jump.
Hurry up, it's cold. Should we measure how wide the trailer is?
Well, when you told him how wide the car was, his eyes got really big.
Yeah, what was this? Like 98?
Measure twice. Get one to
That's 93 inches. It is not fitting in the trailer.
Yeah.
The nose will fit by an inch. Yeah, we might have to unbolt them and pull them in. Wow, that model they said.
Yeah.
Pretty
They just keep getting worse.
Should have had the trailer first.
Yeah, good motherfucker, good. Good.
You know, it fits a pro stock.
You big, this
Really
big ass
nice.
motherfucker don't even fit the race car.
Hey, this fit a late model back in the day.
yeah.
That's on mine, oh, free.
Can you imagine if it was race day? This would be awful.
Oh,
If I got to go to the race car.
this is us every Saturday at fucking 5:45. What do you mean? What do you mean?
See the excitement.
Yeah, it's a fucking blast. That's why we're rolling. Everybody's like, yeah,
Your heat races out there.
yeah, exactly.
Well, Dusty, I think it's time for you to get a late model.
No, I need a bigger trailer first. Oh, goodness. I'll just watch that one. That'll be my enjoyment.
Right.
Them fucking cars are tight.
I feel.
Oh, you put my truck back on the ground.
That fucker won't go like 2 inches.
It was a lot. It was a lot. So I should have stayed in the fucking.
I feel.
Yeah, that hole in the yard right there is fucking terrible.
I feel bad for whoever has to unload this tomorrow. You.
It's not gonna be fun.
I said 12:45. We gotta be there.
Our shift ends at
What?
what time
This
is
is supposed to be delivered.
2:45.
it? At 2:50.
jack down and fucking kid yells out the window.
She's awake?
What I would do, grab that jump box. She.
It's like sticky.
Iced up, son.
Well, I guess since some of the dust has settled, we've unveiled the car now finally, and she looks beautiful.
She's pretty.
I guess I want to start with kind of your first initial, right when Chris first called you and let you know what he was thinking. What was your first reaction, and how did he plan for you to partake in this whole extravaganza, we're going to call it?
It was a lot of planning and conversations and phone calls. And when he brought it to me, I was really nervous because I'm already a nervous wife in the stands to begin with.
Yep.
And thinking of this type of class and moving up was scary.
Yeah.
And I had to talk to him a couple of times about, you know, if it was the right thing and the right decision, and you know how it would work as far as our other vehicles, and
Yeah.
if we were gonna keep this car, that car, or you know what the future was gonna look like. And I think it was after we all, you know, figured out that it was gonna be kind of ease our way into it and still kind of keep our other program going, the pro stock and street stock. Then
No major commitments.
Right.
With this car.
Yeah, like
Yeah, so really-
let's just ease into it
Yeah.
because I know that he's nervous, I'm nervous,
Yeah.
and we're one of these people that we want to make sure that he's doing it the right way before we just throw him on the racetrack.
Yeah.
So after we discussed that and figured out that, you know, it was a good deal and a good idea, then it kind of just set off from there.
Yeah.
I think that we probably talked weekly on the phone, and then he made his rounds of everybody that he was gonna call.
Yep.
And so it was just easy because Ryan's at work and I'm at home, so keeping the phone calls away from him was pretty easy
That's
to
got
do.
to be tough. Oh, really? That's been tough.
No, it's pretty easy because he just calls during the day while I'm
Right.
at home working.
Okay. Yeah. Flexibility. on-
Not call after 6 p.m.
Right. Yeah. No, he'll be home.
Yeah.
So I guess I chatted with Curtis a bit, and sounded like he had it was a month window to do this, and
Which is amazing.
I guess how much extra lead time did you have on top of, let's say, the month that Curtis was given? Like how far back does this go?
I think that we started talking about this in maybe in September or October.
Oh wow, so this is
So it's been going on for a while.
Yeah.
And just waiting on the sheet metal to come in, and then when it came in, and this, you know, the little minor snafu that happened with the sheet metal.
Yeah, I just chatted with Brandon about that too.
And going to the speed shop that day and watching them unload the sheet metal and seeing that they were so mad that it was damaged. And knowing that who the sheet metal was for,
Yeah.
trying to keep it away from Ryan, and then sneaking off to the front of the sweet shop to talk to Brandon behind the scenes and
Yep.
what the hell are we gonna do? And then I called Chris and we discussed what we were gonna do as far as trying to work our way around. Oh no, it's okay, no big deal. The sheet metal's fine.
Yeah.
Just keep going. Gotta get this. Gotta get this to Mike.
Right, getting the stickers done, that was a big part of it too.
That
and
was, I
needed this.
contacted Cody, our sticker, Prime FX, Cody Johnson, and he did awesome per usual. And we exchanged, I just gave him information about what I wanted it to look like. I wanted it to be cookie cutter to the other car, and just gave him all the information, sent him pictures, and then deleted my evidence afterwards. And then Cody had them done in a great timing, and Curtis had the car done in a great timing. It just all came together really well.
Yeah, it looks fabulous, and I know Ryan mentioned that if he was gonna build one himself, this is exactly how he would have done it,
Yeah.
and no one could have done that better than you.
Yeah, Curtis did a great job.
Yeah, the car looks
I
great.
can't wait to get this and the Pro Stock next to each other,
Oh, yeah.
and be twinsies.
That would be
It'll be
sweet.
so cool.
Can't wait to see that myself. So yeah, with running a higher end class like this, what kind of challenges may that bring for you guys that you might have to overcome through this?
I know nothing about them, and
Me neither.
as knowing nothing about racing, you get to understand it a little more as going,
Yep.
being at the track, understanding. Oh, he was maybe too tight, too loose. These I have no idea.
Right.
So I already come to the track super nervous, and in the stands I'm already the one pacing, and as it is. So this is going to be very nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
And I think it's gonna be nerve-wracking for him too, because he's already a nervous person too. So this is gonna be one of those, like I said, ease our way into it and see how how it works. Get any help that we can get from anyone that knows how to race late models. Just learn off of their wisdom and maybe talk to the lives a little bit.
Right.
How they cope.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's gonna be interesting. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely gonna be a good car to start with for sure. We're getting started in this class. We definitely got a good opportunity here. I'm really excited to see him run this thing.
Yeah.
Talk about today, right? We've touched on a lot. They've seen what I did last night,
Yeah.
what I did today,
Yeah.
getting it here, getting it unloaded. What they did not see today was
The runaround.
the
Ryan.
struggle getting him out of the house. I mean, that hour felt like 15 minutes from us getting the car in here. And I guess run us through your end of that and all the stuff you had to go through to start get him out of the house, and then keep him out of the house to give us time to get vehicles moved around and out of here, so we wouldn't have been.
So I had planned on going to take the girls to see Santa downtown, and he's never gone before. It's not really his manly thing to do. And so I kind of made up a little fib about how, Santa's last year, and that, Santa wants to meet him because Santa's good friends with me. And he hung on to it a little bit, and he was okay with it last night. The girls were super excited that he was going with them. So that made it even more of a, I guess I gotta go type deal.
Yeah.
And I come home, I had to go get my nails done, and I come home and I get a phone call saying that he's kicking and screaming about going to see Santa. So it's like, oh my God, we gotta figure out another plan. And so he's busy doing stuff outside because he's in the moment and moving stuff around. And I'm like, okay, just do what you need to do. I'll push your time, I'll push it back to go see Santa, and trying to work with him, trying to get his ass to leave, and finally get him to leave after changing his clothes and trimming his beard. And I'm just like, holy shit, we gotta get going, And so we finally get him out of the house, and we go down and we see Santa. We have a good old time. And I realized that it doesn't take that long to go see Santa. And so then I'm just basically pulling shit out of my ass, and I'm just like, okay, let's go look at this house that we're interested in. So we drive all the way over to this house, and thought that was good timing, but then got a text message saying that they weren't ready yet. So I make up another fib about how I want to go get a drink from the gas station and get the girls slushies. And so we go to the gas station. I call Josh and Sarah, and they're like, "We're not ready yet. No, we're not ready yet. You need to stop." And so I'm like, I have no idea what else I need to tell this man about taking me somewhere else when he's already like, "I'm ready to go home," you know? And so we were supposed to be making Christmas cookies today, and I just made up another little lie about how I needed flour and how cookies took up all my flour and how I can't roll cookie dough out without more flour. And so yeah, he was getting pissy at this point about how it was taking so long, and finally by the time I waited in line behind about 3 people asking me to go ahead of them because I had flour in line because they had a bunch of stuff in their carts, and I'm just like, "Oh no, go ahead, I'm not in a time rush or anything."
Just trying to stall.
Just trying to stall. Gave a lady a coupon and walked out of the Dollar General, and everyone was ready, so we came back, and then he had to change his clothes because he was coming out here to work on motors with Dustin.
Get back in his work attire.
And so then I'm just like, okay, fine, I'm gonna run to the shop. I'm gonna go see Sarah before we do cookies.
Yep.
And was able to get out here, and then he pulled in, and it was kind of just like a little surprise type deal. So it all worked out in the end. But then, you know, once he finally figured out that after the surprise, he's like, "Man, you really acted weird today. Like, I could not put my finger around what you were doing, but you were just really, really erratic today.
Yeah.
Taking me around in circles."
Stressful day for sure.
So it worked. I'm not a very good surpriser, so it definitely was nerve-wracking for sure. I had no idea if I was going to pull it off or not.
Ryan, you mentioned that never having a surprise birthday or
I've never done anything like that.
So the fact that being able to pull this off and pull it off right under his nose, I think was super, very, very cool to do that. To be a part of it.
Yeah, it was fun. Definitely fun. He's not very one of these people that makes like huge face for surprises. So I mean, I was advising everyone to don't get down on yourself if he doesn't make a huge reaction, because he's just not one of those people that not very drastic like his wife. So he's definitely down to earth, and you can tell he's more nervous.
Yeah, it really took a minute for it to sink in for it.
Like,
I mean, he looked at it first and didn't really understand it. Finally sunk in. You could see the enjoyment, maybe the fear, of all.
Oh shit! I gotta do this now.
All those different emotions that come rushing through. That was so great to see. Very attached.
Absolutely. Yep. We're excited. Can't wait for race season now.
Yeah. Beautiful hot rod.
Is it time yet? We're getting there. I mean, it's almost 2026.
I guess now that the dust has settled a bit, you've had a minute to let this kind of sink in more when we first come in. What are your thoughts and opinions on this now?
I'm still overwhelmed by the whole idea of it. It'll be fun, I think. I hope. Give me a lot of work trying to field 2 cars again every week, which I've been trying to get away from for years.
Yeah.
Here we are back in the same spot, just different cars.
Yeah.
So that'll be exciting and fun and taxing, especially by the end of the season. But give it a shot. Don't know till you try.
Yeah. Definitely should be fun. I mean, there's a lot that went into making this all happen. I had an interview with Nikki about it, Brandon, and plenty of the other people that were involved in this. And obviously, there's a lot that went into it. I still can't believe that you had no idea that this was going on under your nose. I still can't believe that.
I didn't know. I found different things at different times very strange. I got left out of some things at work. And I thought that was painfully odd, but I had to recently take on another role at work and kind of took me away from the speed shop a lot, honestly. And I just told myself just let Brandon do his job, stay out of it, he'll handle it, and not so much at home.
Handle it. You didn't know it was gonna be
Yeah, right.
handle it, right?
And I will say, honestly, he did a great job handling it, and kept me in the dark the whole time, considering firing his ass for lying to me, but there's that part.
Oh, that's great. I guess you touched on that a little bit. Fielding 2 cars for next season. Is that something you're gonna try running this thing a full season, or as you feel fit, or I guess what does 2026 bring for you now that this is sitting in your shop?
I think I'm gonna continue to run my pro stock for Keith on Friday nights for sure, at Mount Pleasant. Saturday nights, I think I'll probably play in this, assuming it's ready. I'm not gonna thrash and rush and not put stuff back together correctly, assuming it gets banged up from the week before,
Yeah.
whatever the case is. If it's ready to go and we feel like racing, we're gonna race, and if it's not ready to go, drag it next week.
Have fun Friday in the pro stock, and guess if the pro stock's still ready, you can race that.
Yeah.
That car on Saturday as well. So you definitely have options, which well, let's go back to before you ever left the shop. Chatting with Nikki, sounds like that was a bit of a task to get you to leave the shop. Very, very, very tough to get you out of. So let's, I guess I want to get inside of your head on that, on getting you to leave, and maybe why you were so hesitant on leaving, and touch on that a bit.
I work a lot, and I'm at work a lot, and when I'm not at work, I like to go home. Whether that's hanging out with my girlfriends, hanging out with my girlfriends, my daughters, with my wife, or whatever the case may be, or working on race cars, I like to be home.
Right.
I don't run the roads, I don't
Yep.
go anywhere. I like it here.
And if you are on the road, you like to be efficient when you're doing it,
Yeah.
right? You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go from point A to point B, and
Yeah.
back to A, which is home, maybe not necessarily.
today was kind of a trip for me. So we went to do some family stuff together, and that was great. I'm a person that doesn't really ever want to do anything, but once I get there
Yeah.
and do it, I don't ever have a bad time.
Yeah.
But getting me to do it sometimes
Yeah.
is a chore. If you don't believe me, ask my wife. But so we go do some family stuff, and then we're looking for a new house. So we know one for sale. Just did a quick drive by. So I had to pass my house to do it. It's no big deal. A few miles out of the way. Come back around, and then Nikki wanted the Pepsi from the store. Okay, no big deal. I drive by my house yet again. Didn't think much of it. And then I don't remember if we were actually on the way back home or we were getting ready to leave the gas station, either way. And she said she needed flour to make cookies. And okay, whatever, and I know that you're supposed to be here
Yep.
at this time.
I've been texting you,
Keith had already been texting me, asking me where I was. And I know I have people waiting on me, and that puts my head in a certain way. But I'm trying to be patient with my wife. She's patient with me at least 6 months out of the year.
Yeah.
I get to race. But I'm agitated because we drove in a circle
There's
for
my
the
house.
last
There's my house.
20 minutes.
My house is over there.
So fine, whatever. We'll go to the store and get you the flour you need. So drive by my house yet again to go to the store, and it was hilarious. The girl's like, "Can we come in?" And Nikki was like, "No, I'm gonna be in and out real quick." And I laughed because I knew she was lying because she's never in and out real quick at anything. So she goes in there, and I don't know, hour and a half later, she comes back out. It wasn't that long, but it felt like it was that long. And she comes out complaining about the line, and I didn't think anything of it at the time. I kind of thought she was just full of it, trying to make excuses for why she took so long. And come to find out there was actually a line, which is fairly surprising. But So then we come back here, and when I get here, your truck's in here, or, well, your wife's truck's in here, which wasn't completely off-putting, just, you know, your wife's with you. No big deal, don't care either way, makes no difference to me. And Keith's truck's here, and Josh's car's here, and I don't think those are normal people to be here, so nothing that I thought alarming. Like I said, I expected you and Keith, Josh to still be here. He was here when I left, and I didn't necessarily expect him to still be here.
Yeah.
But I didn't think much of it, so I stopped at the house. My shop sits behind my house, so I can drive past my house to get to the shop. So I just stopped at the house and went and changed my clothes, because I'm coming out here to, I have a motor I put together for my pro stock, and I know you were tearing yours down, and I was gonna help you, and so I get in there and change my clothes, which Nikki tries to talk me out of doing. That's awfully strange. Why would you try to talk me out of changing my clothes when you know what I'm going to do? I have 2 nice pairs of jeans that I own. I had more, but I wear them to work, and then they're no longer nice. So I was trying to avoid that. So I go in and change my clothes, and she kind of gives me a hard time and then just drops it. I'm like, oh, whatever. So I go in and I change my clothes, and she's like, well, Sarah's here, which I had already put together, or assumed, because I seen her truck. She's like, I'm gonna go out and see Sarah. So she goes blowing out the back door of the house, and like nothing of it, and I finish getting my boots on and whatever, and head out, and when I walk in here to everybody being here, and a late model sitting here, which was...
But you didn't know at first, I think you said.
No, I didn't. I thought, why in the world is there a body on my pro stock? And for some of you, that's probably hard to understand because they don't look that similar, but it's the same exact color as my pro stock.
Yeah.
And it looks similar if you're not paying attention, and I wasn't. And I'm looking at 15 people standing in my shop, and what I thought at the time was my race car, and like, well, that's really, really quite strange that you guys would do that. And obviously these are millisecond thoughts that are going through my head. And then once I looked at the regular wheel and realized it was a wide body, and I'm like, that's not a pro stock, that's a late model. And I don't remember what I said or if I said anything, honestly. It was a tidbit overwhelming to think that I get to. I've always wanted to. Anybody that's ever raced dirt has always wanted to wheel.
That is the premier class.
So, I've driven a sprint car. I would have been way less excited about that idea. I don't care for them. Not my cup of tea. But I drove Chris's late model last year. You know, you were there. And that was a really, really good time. I've never raced it. I just hot lapped it, and it was a lot of fun. And I'm pretty excited to get to do it in my own car this year. Should be fun.
Yeah, that's for sure. Definitely going to be a learning curve, I think, coming from a pro stock up to a late model like this, for sure.
So as far as everybody else goes, Curtis did an absolutely fantastic job putting the car together. That was incredible. You guys did a great job organizing everything, getting the car here, surprising me, and lying to me this whole entire time. I actually have a lot of questions for all of you at later dates, separately, trying to figure out which one of you is the best liar.
I avoided you, all right?
You did, too.
I'm an awful liar. I can't do it. But, just to kind of wrap things up here, you know, with everybody that made all of this happen. Your brother Chris was a huge part in this, making all of this happen. It was his idea, and orchestrating this whole thing. You know, with getting with Nikki and Brandon, myself and Curtis and Mike, and I mean, there's so much behind the scenes that happened here, and he was able to facilitate it all from New York, which is mind-boggling to me that he was able to do that. It's great, but he did it. I don't think he could have done it without the help of Nikki or anyone else that was a part of it. But I guess, is there anyone that you'd really like to thank and appreciate for doing this, making this happen?
I mean, obviously, first and foremost, Chris. I mean, obviously, without Chris, none of it happens.
Yeah.
No question about that. he is, he never ceases to amaze me. As far as his ability to facilitate everybody in doing it, that part is surprising, as you and everybody else find it is not surprising to me. I have worked with my brother, I was out there this summer, worked with him. The amount of stuff he juggles is incredible. I remember Keith went out there last year and said, I'm busy. And I've never met anybody as busy as your brother. He said, I couldn't do what he does on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And I know my brother. I've my brother my whole entire life.
Yep.
And so when Keith said it, I kind of just, I know the juggles. I didn't know the juggles. That man is up and at it 18 hours a day, and he never ever stops. He doesn't slow down. And then somewhere in the midst of all of that, has time to do hockey and all that stuff with his kids, and he is busier than I would ever want to be.
I guess I want to, you mentioned earlier that in talking in between all of this stuff, that if you were going to build a car, this is exactly how you would have built it. So, I mean, the fact that you have people surrounding you that know you that well and do a team like that. I mean, this thing, it matches your Pro Stock to damn near a T, minus the giant tires on all four corners. And I mean, you know, we've done that a few times on our Pro Stocks, but I mean, yeah, just the craftsmanship was great, but the ability to put it together in a way that you come in and, right, there's not anything you want to change necessarily, but I mean, it is built, and you mentioned that if you were going to build it yourself,
No,
that's how you would have done
it is identical to what I would have built, and I don't know if that's because you guys all know me so well, or because I'm not predictable. I'm not really sure exactly what the answer to that question is, but it's perfect. It's exactly what I would have built. Exactly the way I would have built it. I mean, honestly, maybe in your video or something, you can put up pictures of my Pro Stock next to this, which Pro Stocks look like late models until they're sitting next to late models, and they don't look anything like late models.
Yeah, they're the same until you try to put them in the trailer.
Yeah.
That was, when that comes around, yeah. I thought I had a big trailer, a nice wide trailer, until we tried to show up a late model. All right.
Not that big. That's something we're gonna have to do too. We're gonna have to go trailer shopping, because there's no way this thing's ever getting in my trailer.
Right.
The way it is, and honestly, I'm sure Keith is already shopping for one. That is Keith. I can't thank that man enough for everything that he's done for me. I started racing for him in 2018 and still race for him today. And without him, none of this ever becomes possible. I asked him that at the time if he had a race car that wasn't put together, and I asked if I put the car together, if I could race it. He said, well, absolutely. He said that I didn't put it together because the guy that's supposed to race it doesn't seem to want to put it together. Maybe circle track racing isn't his thing. I said, well, I'll put it together. And so I spent a little bit of my own money to kind of make it race ready. And it was the ugliest, hands down, the ugliest race car I have ever seen. You remember that car?
The sail panel and the quarter was all one giant shit folded together.
It looked like a spaceship. And I think I got,
It was a spaceship.
I raced it at Tri-City, and then I raced it for Great Lakes. And I was right around 10th in both of those races. But I was hooked. And it's not a question for me as to whether I'm going to like doing something or not doing it. There's a lot of things that I think I would like to do that I just don't do because I get addicted to stuff. And that's all I want to do is that particular thing. And so I didn't get in a race car until I was 30 years old because I knew what it would do to me, and I was right.
It's consumed your life ever since.
And
for sure.
So without the opportunity from Keith, I wouldn't be addicted to racing, and neither would Chris. So,
well, I guess he's taking some of the responsibility for that.
Yeah.
Helping front the bill for sure. So, I guess, yeah, definitely a big thanks to him for getting you into it, but helping you afford it as well.
Yeah, I can't financially race without all the sponsors and obviously Chris and Keith and Dale Speed Shop. I mean, without all those people, there's no financial way I can race. At least the way that I want to race.
Right.
So to run lackluster equipment like I started in doesn't really interest me anymore. I want to suck because I suck, not because the car sucks, if that makes any sense.
Show up with a car.
And I'm assuming in a late model, we're gonna do a lot of sucking to get going. I'm not a very quick learner. I have to do it at my own pace. I have to feel the car. You can't tell me what to do and then you go out and do it in the car. I have to feel it, feel the change. So that's gonna be it's gonna be a learning curve. There's a few adjustments on a pro stock. There's thousands of adjustments on a late model, and I don't even know where to begin. Other than with research. And I'm a understand person. I have to understand not only how it works, but why it works the way that it works and what it's actually doing to the car. That's actually my favorite part of racing. Isn't the racing at all, is trying to understand the car and how it's supposed to do what it does and what it's not supposed to do.
Yeah. If you enjoyed this video, it was a great surprise. I'm glad I got to be a part of it. Yeah, give it a like, follow, subscribe. Don't forget to go over to Brandon Weber Motorsports, give him a like, follow, and subscribe as well. Watch his video. He covered some stuff on this as far as his partake in this adventure. And so, yeah, if there's anything else you guys want to see, just comment down below and we'll try to make it happen.
Good enough.